G'day guys, Aaron and Ninja here from MMT. We're officially here to launch our MMT Fundamentals of Fitness course. So if you've been following our videos for a while now, you would have heard us talking about this course for a long time. And yeah, it's been months of real blood, sweat and tears, hard work that's gone into this. Lots of people behind the scenes, obviously Ninja and I, Jason and Das, Leo as well, who's been our main digital guy, has done an unbelievable job. And yeah, it's finally up for sale. So we've got pre-sale on right now. And yeah, it's a lifetime's work. Like for Ninja, it's multiple decades. For me, it's nearly a decade, and the other boys too. The combined experience is amazing, and it's really cool to sit back and see it on a platform now and go, wow, this is really epic stuff. So we're doing this video today to just talk a little bit about it. So Ninja's going to talk us, I guess, starting with our motto and how that pertains to the actual structure of the course, eh?
Yeah, so our motto is clean first, build second. So that's what we've done in the first part that you'll get access to, is the cleaning bit. So we're going to teach you how to do all our signature deep tissue work on yourself. So show you from hands-on work through to tools that are broad and then sharper tools, how to release off those tissues and where to actually access it. And then Aaron does a really good job within that. I do a little bit as well, but of the anatomy and the function of it. So it's a real learning course. So you kind of learn so much about the body. You don't even need to actually have pain. You're going to learn so much. So it's just a really good resource that you can have there forever. Even if you've got acute or chronic pain, doesn't matter, or just want to flush out your body a bit, you know, because you're exercising a lot or you're stressed or whatever. So that's a really good resource to have.
It's a great tool, isn't it? And like, I've scoured the internet of late just to see if anyone's done this real comprehensive self-myofascial program, and there's nothing out there. And like, I don't want to toot our own drum, but going back and watching over what we did, we kind of can't believe how comprehensive it is. And even we're learning off ourselves by going back and watching these videos. So like Ninja said, if you want a resource there that's going to be with you for life, understand how your body actually works. Even if you're not a practitioner in our industry, it's cool to know how your body works and what's actually going on within our joints. So it's fantastic. It can fix chronic pain, not just acute pain. And yeah, we're really proud of it, and we reckon that everyone's going to get a lot out of it, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's something that we filmed last year, so
yeah,
it's been in our library, and then now
it's exclusive access to people that purchase the course. So just to go into it, I don't know if you mentioned how it's broken down. Like, we've broken it down into over 25 different joints and muscle groups. So you can kind of pick and choose and tailor which ones pertain to you. So if you've got hip pain, obviously you're going to look at the ones around the hip complex, maybe some of the surrounding structures as well. But we'd probably recommend that the body works holistically. It's a full system. So even if you do have a hip issue, you probably want to look at the knee, look at the foot, maybe even look at the upper body as well. So that's why it's a great resource. It's epic. Yeah. And then the build, what's that, Ninja? Yeah.
Build, so yeah, clean first, build second. So the cleaning, we do the cleaning first. We want to get all the pain and restrictions out of your body, and then we want to build on a better foundation. So it's clear of pain and restrictions so you can get pure movement. Yeah. So we don't want to be avoiding an injury or avoiding pain so much. We want to be able to flush the whole body through with our pure movement. So that's what we do right from the start, is sort of like looking at basic core movements and basic posture and things like that, how to breathe well, and so that's the real stuff that anybody can do. Doesn't matter, you know, who you are, how old you are, all those kind of things. We can kind of take you through these real foundational kind of movements, and yeah, and then you can progress it. So go at your own pace, I suppose. So
exactly, yeah. So the nuts and bolts of it, it's pretty much an 8-week program, or it's an 8-stage program. So we believe most people could get from week 1 to week 8 in 8 weeks. But if you can't do that, that's absolutely fine too. You might be at a position where you stay on week 1 for 8 months, you know what I mean? And that's completely fine. It's all about just getting your body to tick those key performance indicators and then progressively move on until you get to become a barefoot sprinter. So we believe everyone on earth, you know, most people are able to barefoot sprint, even if they're at a position right now where they don't think they can. We want to build you back up to being able to do your kind of God-given right, which is our blueprint, our DNA in our body from where we've evolved from. So yeah, it's awesome. We're super passionate about it. I guess each week is broken down into 4 working days too. So 3 days of rest, 4 working days, and the days are broken up into core and breathing, lower body and hips, core and upper body, and then the last one, which is the best one, that's dynamic movement and barefoot sprinting. So like Ninja said, the first 4 weeks of the 8 weeks is pretty much mostly body weight. If you do, and then we do use a bit of equipment, but you can probably still get away with just doing body weight stuff. So there's no excuse with equipment or access and stuff. Everyone can do it, and realistically, you don't need any equipment to barefoot sprint. You don't even need shoes.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah,
yeah, it's awesome. So what else, Ninja? That's obviously the clean first, build second. That's the crux of it. But we've added another little epic kind of component to it, haven't we?
Yeah, we call it biohacks. So you might, or biohabits. So you might have heard of biohacks, but we've come together and all the different things we put in our own life: barefoot, nature, humor, you know, cold exposure, light exposure. We talk about all these different things, sunlight. So we talk about how to put them into your life in a healthy way. You know, how to timetable it in and get the most benefit out of things. So we want long-term success with this program. We want you to get results. So that's why we put everything that we know into this one course, and yeah, it's a one-stop shop. So
exactly, and like obviously ridding your body of tension and pain is important, and building your body through strength is important, but we believe that health and fitness is far greater than just a six-pack and a tan and moving well. You know, it's deeper than that. So that's why these biohabits, we call them biohabits because we want them to instill as habits in your life. That's what makes us healthy, you know, how much the light spectrums that we're getting in our body, what we're eating, the water we're drinking, cold exposure, all these ways that we can navigate through life more efficiently to become more optimal and to achieve longevity, which is what we're all here for. You know, we want to live a good life for as long as we possibly can.
Yeah, you want to enjoy it, don't you?
Exactly.
The body is the foundation. It's the ground level where everybody's got a body, and if it's working well, we have a better chance at having a good experience for our life. You know, it's you know, if you're sick, you can't help
anyone. You can't even help yourself.
Options are limited,
exactly.
aren't they? So
we want you guys to inspire people. So we want you to go through this program and be a beacon of inspiration for people around you. You know, so that's why the education, we're trying to instill the habits into your life. We don't want this 6-week, 8-week challenge where then you go back to being a slob after it. We want you to instill this for the rest of your life, okay? Because you only get one life, one vessel. Why not move well? Why not be optimal? You know, why not be an inspiration? So that's what's really important to us. And we've had this in us for so long, and we help people one-on-one in our clinics and obviously through YouTube videos, but we just wanted to get it all out and give it to you. So yeah, it's bloody epic.
It's been our passion, been our quest, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So a couple little quotes is, you are what you repeatedly do. Excellence is not a one-off act, it's a habit. And the body is an instrument, not an ornament. So it doesn't, if you look good, doesn't mean that you're feeling good. Exactly. So that's one of the things we want to instill in you. And then you're going to look better anyway if you're kind of moving better and you're happier and you're more balanced. And anyway, so you kind of got to have that angle first to get yourself right.
Yeah.
You know, fix yourself, and then you're going to look better anyway. So
if you move well, if your biomechanics are sound, you will be more appealing. Okay, so we want to look good, we want to attract a mate. That's generally what happens with procreation and stuff. But if you move well, there's a kind of this knowing through people that, oh, that looks really good, that looks attractive, you know what I mean? Whereas you don't have to reverse engineer these big muscles and then move like a piece of shit. You want to move well first, and that's what's attractive. But I guess we're trying to change what health and fitness is from what people are trying to achieve with it as well and attain. So yeah, that's our driving factor, isn't it?
Yeah, we want to have substance rather than just sort of low nutritional value type of thing. Exactly. If you want to use that analogy, you know, we want to give you something that's substantial that you can really grasp onto and go with. You know, we've done all this groundwork. We've just, you know, it's been our quest to find out how to be healthy, how to be moving well, how to be performing well, how to be happy. So we're trying to package this up and give it to you and coach you along the way with it. So that's the great thing. You've got, you know, 5 people, including Leo, to support you,
to make as easy as possible, the most efficient pathway possible. And so with the 8-week exercise program, we've actually got follow-along workouts for every single day of the program, all 4 days for all 8 weeks. There's a follow-along, so you can just press play and train with us. So it'll feel like you're in the room with us. We've got the Facebook online community support group as well, so you can ask questions, lean on us, get motivation from us, and just get clarification on anything you're struggling with. So it's an ever-evolving program. We're going to keep adding to it, keep expanding it. You've got access to that exclusive group. So the investment, it's pretty cheap for what you're getting, and the value for money is incredible in our eyes. So yeah,
and all the individual exercises we've filmed as well, and kind of gone more in depth with coaching. So even if you're a practitioner out there and want to learn how to do some exercise rehab with some of your customers, like you could just use that as a resource just to, you know, give them specific things that are going to help them get out of pain and move better themselves. So
exactly.
So it's, yeah, such a good resource. Like we're proud of it.
Yeah.
We're proud. So
that's it.
It's really cool. So yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. So what you need to do, we've got a link in the description below. So that'll take you to a page where you can join our mailing list and you can see the official video trailer for the program. And then, yeah, you can purchase it from there too. So feel free to send any emails or get in contact with us if you have any inquiries, but watch that video. The video itself, we're super proud of as well. Leo's done a fantastic job of making that video. So join our mailing list, get access to that video, and you'll be hard pressed not to purchase it after watching it. So thanks, guys. We really appreciate your support and your ongoing views, and you're just, you know, supporting us along our journey.
Yeah.
And yeah, heaps more awesome content coming your way.
Yeah. Done.
See ya.